To Pips. The reason I'm not showing my face because I'm actually on the run. I cut off my ankle monitor, and I said fuck all that. Nah, I'm just messing with you. I just came out the. I just finished working out and I'm all sweaty, and I just remember I had to do this content. I didn't take any trades yesterday, so yeah, I ain't miss out on anything. Yesterday the market was BS. Yeah, yeah, did not miss anything yesterday. Well, I forwarded this video. I'm gonna just tell y'all I had a negative trade. I tried to short the market, negative. I try to buy up the market. I got out. I got out negative here also, a little negative. So it was too small. Well, I'm bugging. Yeah, I got out another negative trade, but it wasn't big negative trades. The reason I got out, I got in on this one here. I could have actually had a positive trade, but I started seeing that this was the high, and I got in early. And someone told me, you know what, just get out and wait for this high to either get broken and 80 range candle close above it, which as you can see, it never did. And yeah, then I shorted here because I started seeing that it basically did a double top, boom boom. So I started looking for shorts. Basically, I shorted here, caught these points right here. So I shorted from here to the VWAP. I don't know how many points it was, but basically I recovered this loss, most of it. And for the most part, the market was very, very. I don't know if I could say choppy, but it wasn't a lot of volume coming in. It was moving real slow. Pardon that. It was moving very slow. So I told y'all guys before, I don't like trading when the market's not pushing. Either direction, I don't care. I don't care if I'm shorting or buying. Just push one way. It wasn't pushing. So let me turn this on. So right now, I'm looking for shorts again. So I'm looking for the break on this structure right here, which will be right here. I'm waiting for that break. I'm gonna forward this. I ain't gonna have you guys watching how look how slow it's moving. This is actually how it's moving, very slow. All right, so wind it a little bit. So this is where I enter. So now I'm trying to take it to the bottom VWAP. Quick scalp. It was I didn't stay in long. Boom, got in, got out. Cause I'm starting to look at the overall, and for it to start pushing down, it had to break a lot of structures. So I was just looking for quick positions, get in, get out. So let's forward. So I'm waiting for the close of this right here, this candle. So now I'm about to draw this trend line. Well, readjust it. So now I'm looking for this candle or the next candle to break and close under here for me to start taking shorts. The reason I got out the trade earlier, one, I didn't know it was gonna break through the bottom VWAP, and it did. But then two, it just stopped here. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get out because what could have happened is this stops here and starts bouncing off the 200 SMA. So now I'm just waiting for the break, which would be a good breaker structure from the trend line. from the 160. So that's what I'm waiting for now. Simple. I'm just keeping this simple. It's not the sexy trades like as people will say. It's not the I caught the bounce of the resistance, the support from the very top. I don't care about none of that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about making it look good. I care about making profit. You feel me? And you're gonna see on the next trade, I get in, I get right out because it wasn't pushing, it was going negative. And I'm keeping my losses very small. I'm gonna take a buy, right? I mean a sell when it breaks this pivot. And you're gonna see what's gonna start happening. That's why I got out. Look, it push and then off the rip it starts pushing up. So what I'm starting to see is like, all right, I'm gonna get out this trade and just wait for the 160 to close under this pivot, which would be right here, the pivot that I got in on. That was my next thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get out because I don't want this thing to reverse on me. The market's been very weird. Like sometimes it want to push, sometimes it doesn't push. But this is how slow been moving. Look how these candles are so slow to get done, man. It's a frustrating market sometimes. Look, that's why I got out. It was a lot of things going on. I had to refresh this because the candle wasn't getting made. So I don't know where I'm actually at. There was just a lot of things going on. So, try to keep your composure. So this was the candle that got formed. So now I'm like, all right, maybe he's gonna try to reverse. Good thing I got out. So I readjusted the trend line again. I always readjust the trend line. If it bounces off something, falls break, I readjust it just in case it want to come through and break. So I just drew that little zone. I'm looking for a break and close on there to enter. And the reason I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason I be exiting these trades when the market's like this because it's moving so slow. That when it moves so slow, it's liable to reverse and start chopping up and doing weird stuff. So once it starts looking like it wants to reverse, I get out and I just say I'll enter when it does this, like I did right here. I said I'll enter when it breaks through here. All right, I enter. Watch. Watch how slow this is moving. Look how slow this market was moving, man. This is like frustrating for somebody that trades like me. I try to trade momentum and breakouts. Sometimes the market is just not for that type of trading, so you gotta adjust. So I'm on drawdown now. So start reversing on me. I just get out again. Sometimes this happens. Man, look. Now it starts pushing right down. So I'm looking at this candle. I'm looking. I'm like, all right, bouncing. It's starting to form a bearish. So I actually enter right. I enter this trade without this candle completing because I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just catch this momentum because it's starting to build momentum down. I see it. Look, if breaking this structure, I enter. So right here, I'm basically recovering already what I lost from here to here. So I'm looking at this structure. I'm waiting for this to close and break because I see that it try to go up and it bounced off this SMA. So now I got the close. So this is my confirmation. It's trying to fight. So I'm waiting for a second confirmation. Basically the follow through. That's what I'm waiting for. This is how weird the market was. Every time it breaks, you'll push up, break, push up. But I learned my lesson because when I first started trading, this used to happen to me, and sometimes I used to hold the trade too long. So now I'm waiting for this break again, break and close. That's my confirmation now. I actually added, why didn't it show in the ad? I want you guys to see when I added. I was looking for here. That's why I added there. I don't know, it didn't show it. I already got out on this side. And I got out here. But that was the trade for today. That was the real trade. Added. Oh yeah, that's what it was. I got in here when it started breaking the zone. I got in, it bounced off, and I was already in. But yeah, that was the trade. Nothing exciting. You know what I mean? Money make bricks to piss, Mr. Straight from Peru. Yeah. Oh, another thing is, I'm trading like this because on Apex they have something called the unrealized profit trailing drawdown, I think it's called. So basically, what it is, right, is let's say this trade right here. Let's say I was up $500, right? I didn't get out this trade. let's say I put my stop loss, I don't know, here, which is break even, right? So I'm up 500. This is not what actually happened, but this is why I'm trading like this. So I'm here, I'm up 500, and now it starts to reverse. I put my stop loss here, which will be break even. So since I was up 500 and it comes up and it takes me out on break even, it comes out as like I lost $500 of profit, which will tap into my daily drawdown. So say for instance my daily drawdown is $2,000. So now since I was up 500 and then I actually lost it by doing the break even trade, now my daily drawdown is only 2,000. Yeah, so it's a very very tricky thing. So you have to adjust. That's why I'm adjusting this way. I get in, I take small losses, and when I'm up, I add to my trades, especially when I get my second confirmation, I add and I try to hold and get out. That's all I've been doing. It's been working, you know. But yeah, that's what's going on. Money make bricks to pips. Hope y'all learned something from this video. Range charts. Y'all got any questions? Leave some comments, man. Holla at your boy. We about to get up out of here.